Ozeron Law, the injured workers hotline. Again, the Menendez brothers with the hearing today after all these years on video from San Diego. This is over the new evidence, the petition filed last year, and the few paths, there's three, that could lead them to getting out. Joining us live to talk about today's hearing, former federal prosecutor and attorney, Neama Rahmani.
Hi, Neama. Good morning.
Hi, Vicky. How are you?
Good, thank you. So without getting too much into the legalese and phrases like habeas corpus, give us an idea what we can expect from today's hearing.
Well, today's hearing is one of the three paths that Eric and Lau have to freedom. The easiest path, of course, is for the governor to commute their sentence. But the second is a resentencing in the interest of justice. Of course, this is something that was initiated by George Gascon, who will not be the district attorney when the hearing actually happens as early as December 11th. So December 2nd is when Nathan Hochman is sworn in, of course. And he's been on this show, and he hasn't really taken a definitive position one way or another if he's going to honor that resentencing request. So it's going to be interesting to see if we get some information during today's status hearing.
So that's two of the three. The other is the habeas, right? This is a fair trial kind of thing. But that one probably is a no-go, at least in your opinion?
Yeah, that's the long shot. So habeas relief requires a constitutional violation and prejudice. The violation, of course, being that the evidence of sex abuse didn't come into the second trial. But prejudice means that the result of the trial would have been different. And I think that's going to be the challenge the brothers have, because even if they were sexually abused, it's not a license to kill. And I know the defense is arguing that changes the murder to manslaughter because they were acting in some sort of self-defense, because maybe their father would have killed them if they outed him for being an abuser. The problem is it's not a particularly good argument with respect to their mother, Kitty.
The brothers could speak at the hearing today, and some have said that those remarks and this hearing could shape the discussion and the illegal events going forward. How do you respond to that?
It could, again, the interest of justice standard, it's pretty amorphous. And the question is, someone who was sexually abused at the hands of their parents, 35 years in prison, is that someone or two people that should be eligible for parole? I don't expect them to say much today. And if they do, I don't expect it to be substantive. Again, this is really just a status hearing. So mostly it's probably going to be procedural. Judge Jessica is going to ask, well, under the law, is Nathan Hochman, does he have discretion to pull back this resentencing request? The defense says that he does not. Once Gascon has initiated that resentencing request, it has to move forward. We're really in uncharted legal waters here. So I expect this to be much more procedural than substantive today.
Okay, so maybe that's the part to ask for. Can Hochman even, get in there and change things? But if he can, do you expect that he delays the next one, which would be December 11th?
I do, and I used to work with Nathan at the LACD Ethics Commission. He's very fair, but he's also very deliberate. This is a big case, probably the biggest case in Southern California since OJ. There's been so much media attention, and it's really going to be his first major decision as district attorney. And I think he's going to want to get it right. I wouldn't be surprised if he kicks out that December 11th hearing.
Former federal prosecutor and attorney, Neama Rahmani. Thanks so much.